What up guys, Epic Tetsu here, back with some Genshin. So, Zhongli Rerun Banner, it's coming. There's a lot of hype. A lot of people who didn't get him before, started playing after he was released, whatever. People wanting him, he got buffed. I mean, you know, he's great unit. So, my old video from 4 months ago has been getting hit up quite a bit. Everybody's pretty hyped and whatnot. And so I thought I would just give my thoughts as well. You know, many other YouTubers are. And you guys are pretty stoked for him. Eula's right after him, and I definitely want Eula, but I'm probably going to go for some more constellations on him. Speaking of which, let's talk about that. Alright, so I don't have the best setup. I unfortunately missed Staff of Homa, but that's what's good about this, is because I can show you, hey, you know, here's my build with Zhongli. I use them all the time. I've got some other videos out, maybe nothing too recent, but you know, if people want to, before he comes out, hit me up. I'm off Monday. I can make a little video showcasing him, you know, in dungeons, out of dungeons, whatever you want. Anyway, the idea of this video is to give you a better understanding of Zhongli and how far you want to go and all that kind of stuff. Max HP, this is, like I said, is a decent build. 25,578 attack. You can see the numbers. Let me quit reading them for you. Okay, let's get to the weapon. I actually need to upgrade this to 90. You will see that I've been getting this a lot. I did get the Black Sword, but I started working on this a long time ago. It's refinement rank 4, okay? You can obviously see there the 2 opponents, blah, 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 the attack increase, and then if there's less than 2, you know, he gets that attack increase of 42%. So that really helps out his whole build that I have going on. Let's get into the constellations real quick, and then I'll show you the artifacts, and then my talents, of course. So originally when I put my first video up that a lot of people are looking at, I had Constellation 1. And that was all I had, and I showed a video about, hey, Constellation 1 changes a lot of things about how you play Zhongli and your team builds. Well, and then I went a little further, and then I got lucky and whatever, and then I stopped back then. So let's talk about it real quick. Obviously, when you get the first constellation, it allows you to do 2 pillars. We'll just keep it short like that, which is really great, because then if you're somebody who is free to play or a dolphin, kind of like myself, I would not say I'm a whale. Excuse me, those guys spend a crazy amount of money. And damn, excuse me, all the hype's got me choked up. Okay, so 2 pillars, put the traveler in your party. He's, you know, on the earth deal, the geo, boom, he hits his burst. You've got a pillar here, pillar there, boom, it just resonates the whole area, and you're going to see lots of damage from that. And Constellation 2, this is where it gets good, because once you do your burst, you know, all the characters on the field basically get a Jade Shield. And that's really good. And if you hear some thunder, it's trying to storm outside. Anyway, Constellation 3. This is where your Constellation 1, you know, really works out better, because, you know, it's getting this talent plus 3 upgrade, basically. So that really works in your favor for both your pillars when they're out. Constellation 4. This is just going to increase your AoE of your burst and the petrification by 2 seconds. It's definitely useful. People who are Staff of Homa, you can go look at the Asian guy, man. Dude's awesome. Anyway, his Zhongli is maxed out, of course, hardcore, but he literally can hit, I think, like 186,000 with his meteor, probably more, I'm not sure, but I know I saw a video, I think he hit 186,000. Constellation 5. Planet befall by 3, no big deal. Constellation 6 is interesting and weird at the same time, because when the Jade Shield takes damage, 40% of the incoming damage is conferred to HP for the current character. Now, everybody gets a Jade Shield with Constellation 2, 3, which one was it? 2. Yeah, so, you know, everybody gets that Jade Shield. So when you think about the Constellation 6 with that, that's great, but not great. If you're playing co-op, I think that's great. We all want to play co-op a lot, but we also do single player stuff. When you're playing by yourself, I mean, it could be useful, but the content's going to have to get a whole lot harder for that to be like an investment for most of y'all. So now that I've gone through the junk, let's, you know, go to the artifacts real quick so you can see. Let's go to the attributes. Okay, my crit rate's low. I got to rework his build some, but this is still good. You know, this works out pretty well. And it's only 161.9. Remember, I've got no Staff of Homa, blah, blah, blah. His energy recharge is what's kick-ass, because I can sit there, do a meteor, get to my units, or if I'm playing co-op, boom. I mean, it's like meteor spam, basically, at that much. And that's how I have him built for now. You'll see his geo damage bonus is 75.4, but you'll notice I threw in some physical there too. And so that really helps him out with basic attacks and things of that nature. So let's get into the meat. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're all excited. He's coming out Wednesday, you know, Tuesday night, Wednesday, whatever. Okay, you're going to see I got Noblesse and I got Bloodstain. It's a great build for now. When the new artifacts come out, that's going to change a lot of things, and I may have to do a whole new build video. But for right now, this is a pretty good build. So if you got some stuff like this while you're waiting for the new artifacts, then by all means, you know, go for something like that. Let's look at them real quick. Let's go left to right. Okay, I stuck the flower on there. Obviously, you can see why. Boom. HP, 23.3%. It was a massive increase, but I got really hurt with the crit damage, crit rate. But that's why this build works out. Okay. We got some crit damage here. Energy recharge. That was a good piece for energy recharge. My Sands, energy recharge. You know, our timepiece. You'll see I got a lot of crit damage on it. That was great, but this is a crap piece, to be honest, and it needs to be replaced. Goblet, geo damage bonus, of course. You'll see that's where the attack comes in. Get some extra defense, makes them a little tankier, blah, blah, blah. And this piece was terrible. But I was never able to, like, you know how hard it is to get the damn artifact you want. I've been working on Child for like 4 months, okay? And this is just basically there for the crit damage and the HP. So that's why my Zhongli is like, but at the same time, he's still really good. Okay, let's get into the talents. And then we'll get to the meat, and then we'll be done. Okay? So, level 8 needs to be upgraded to. That's level 10. And level 9. And as you can see, we gotta do that. I still got a crown to go get from the tree. I haven't finished my tree, falling behind here. But at 10, 900%. Boom. Dude's crazy. Oh, and keep in mind, the petrification thing, if you went for that, you'd be up to like 6 seconds at 10, you know, because you get 2 more. So, Constellations, what's worth it, you know? Constellation 1, I don't want to say it's a must, but in a sense, it's something you really want to get. If you're going to go for Zhongli, you really want to get a Constellation 1. Boom, boom, 2 pillars, no big deal. Sure, you can throw in Ningguang, sure, you can have the Traveler, and you're going to have, you know, Zhongli, because you can only have 3 constructs on the field, right? So if you want to do that. So Traveler can do 2, Zhongli 1, boom. But that doesn't really help you out with Zhongli as far as being a good unit on your team, which is rough, because he's one of the few characters that's a 5-star where he really does need quite a bit of constellations to really start super shining, I guess. You know, he's still good at C0, but to get max benefits, I mean, I recommend C1, at least. C2, if you can afford it, if you can splurge a little bit, you know, quit going to McDonald's, whatever, for a while, boom, this is the time. C2, that gives everybody that Jade Shield. If you think you're going to need, you know, some, you know, shield protection in the future, don't really want to use Noel, whatever, this is where you want to be, C2. That's going to get the Jade Shields up, and you know how that works. I love his burst, so I'm definitely going for 1 more for sure. Hopefully I get lucky and get 2 at least. I would really like 2, but I gotta save money for Eula. I don't have very many primos left after getting Child to C4 from C0 from when I first got him. That's really all there is. I mean, that's really what it is. It's just up to you what you can do or what you can't do. Like I said, Deathmatch is a great option from the Battle Pass Spear if you didn't get Staff of Homa. If you got Staff of Homa, go check out Asian Guy. That dude's Zhongli is amazing. Anyway, so last bit of info is remember that when you throw down a construct, you can throw down 1, you get a short cooldown, and then you can hold, boom. Throw down another, does a big radius damage, and you'll see he's got his Jade Shield, and Jean's going to kill me for tearing up her library. If I messed up a book, I'm sure Lisa's going to electrocute me. That's really all I've got left to say on this. If you guys want to see my build and some gameplay or something, let me know. I've got another video somewhere with him, but that's really old. Anyway, I wish you all luck when you summon for your Zhongli. Like I said, C2. C2, C3 is great. If you can afford to go to like C1, definitely do that so you get the 2 pillars at least. Anyway, good luck. I'll see you in the next video. I hope this was informative and helped you out.